What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I got a crazy story out of Kennedale, Texas. This is right outside of Dallas-Fort Worth. Shout out Dallas-Fort Worth. And this story right here goes back to what I talk about with the violence in young people and like how they can't resolve conflict and how they can't get their heads together in times of extreme anger. Ladies and gentlemen, the story I'm about to tell you is about a young lady, 17 years old, named Jaslyn Renfro. This girl, from some type of domestic incident with her grandmother, wound up shooting the grandmother who was trying to escape, and then getting into a shootout with the police where the grandmother tried to run out of the house holding her 2-year-old brother, in which Miss Renfro at age 17 took a shotgun and blasted her in the back as she tried to escape while officers were there. Whole thing turned into a big standoff, and this girl's lucky to be alive. Take a look at this story. This is pure D craziness.
Police say a teenage girl shot her own grandmother and then got into a shootout with responding officers. The grandmother survived. She was holding her 2-year-old grandchild who was not injured. It all happened overnight in Kennedale. That's near Fort Worth. Fox 4's Dion Anglin joins us now after talking to the police chief about what happened. Dion.
Yeah, that's right, Steve. Disturbing incident. Kennedale police investigating a teenager with a shotgun. A girl who used that weapon to shoot her own grandmother and then fire at officers.
She had a shotgun.
Right. We don't know whose shotgun it was.
A 17-year-old girl with a shotgun. The chief of Kennedale Police Department says the teenager shot and injured her grandmother, then exchanged gunfire with the police officers who were trying to defuse their disturbance. It all happened when the teen, Jaslyn Renfro, who lives at the Alta Landing apartment complex, called 911, threatening to shoot someone inside their residence. Officers, when they arrived, saw the teen's grandmother with the teen's 2-year-old brother on the apartment balcony. We're hoping that we're going to just have the grandmother come out with the toddler and just have a conversation and find out what's going on. And of course, it took a totally different turn. Police say the grandmother reached the bottom of a stairwell apartment exit. And that's when Renfro fired, striking her grandmother in the back. Her 2-year-old brother was not injured. As soon as they heard the first gunshot, obviously they wanted to take action. The door came open. We believe that the victim opened the door, thankfully. So the officers were able to start trying to extract her from that doorway. As they were trying to remove her and the 2-year-old, the suspect continued to fire at the officers. Chief Holguin says it's unclear how many times Renfro fired the weapon, possibly as many as 3 shots. That's when a standoff began, which ended quickly. We started setting up the typical barricaded person type of situation, and we still, again, haven't had a chance to really have a conversation with the suspect, but she eventually, by her own fruition, just gave up. She came out, she put her hands up and surrendered. The chief says there were 3 officers on the scene. 2 of them discharged their weapons during the exchange. Those officers, as per routine, have been placed on leave as the investigation plays out.
Now, the teenager at 17 is considered an adult legally, and now she is facing charges of attempted murder as well as aggravated assault on a peace officer. It's the very latest live. Steve, back to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I told you before, juggernaut real, juggernaut dangerous. And this young woman right here, Jaslyn Renfro, is no different. Species name, let's get it. Juggernautus, double-op buckshottus. The pump action kind. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous. She shot her grandmama in the back, y'all. She was fleeing from her, holding the baby, didn't care nothing about it. Police calling the woman outside, she coming out. She blasts her right in front of the police. They exchange fire with her. How she's dead, I do not know. How is she not dead? If that was a dude, they would have killed him. And that's one of the things, I mean, I try not to get into if this and that was this, but come on, man. If that was a dude, he would have been gone. Straight like that. Now, she's locked up. The woman is recovering. Baby traumatized the brother. And she got a lot that she got to answer for. And I guarantee you, if they talk about what the disturbance was about or the argument, it was probably something stupid. You shot your mother's mother. Make it make sense. How you think she feel about it? Even if she's even in the picture. But I mean, seriously, man, come on. How much reckless abandon does one person have to have? When we grew up, we loved our grandparents. We knew that they were, we just loved them. But nowadays, it's like nobody cares. There's no sense of family no more with some people. They'll laugh with you, grow up with you, and then take your life just like this. And that's the part that's crazy. It's like everybody's desensitized and has no loyalty or no sense of what family is, or just, caring about people that care for you, even in times of disagreement. This makes no sense at all. Whole bunch of mess. 2 officers on leave now because they exchanged gunfire, which is customary with, them filling out these reports. They go on paid leave. She in jail. And I guarantee you at 17 years old, they trying her as an adult. They say she's legally considered an adult out there. I wonder at what point did she get her wake up moment? Well, damn, what I did was a bad idea. But what you did, you can't take back. And I mean, listen, let me explain it like this. I'm sure the grandmother cared about her. And she cared about the grandma. But when she got mad, the demon took hold. She did what she did. I want you to think that one instance of her pulling the trigger put so much fragility, I don't even know if that's a word, into the fabric of the family makeup she had, not only between her and the grandmother, but between her and the brother, and her own mom. She did all of this, 17 years old. How you gonna afford a lawyer? You're gonna get hit with a public defender, and they're gonna smoke you. And I mean, at 17 years old, you could have been anything you wanted to be. Evidently that day you wanted to be a killer. How can somebody make you so mad that you lose all sense of reality and risk giving up your freedom and your livelihood and your potential as a young teen, all because of a fit of anger? Make it make sense. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.